I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. I'm having a bit of a morality crisis because, you know, I did just go into Barnes & Noble and I went shopping, and I'm having a bit of a morality crisis for a couple of reasons. One, I didn't film an intro, so I was like, I either have to get out and go back to my car, pretend like I have no idea that I just went to Barnes & Noble and bought a bunch of books, or two, I just have to be honest. And I'm being honest. I chose honesty today. And basically, my second morality issue is that I shouldn't be buying books, period. I should not be buying books, period. I have so many books on my bookshelf. Honestly, I don't have the money to be buying books right now, but I'm doing it anyways. And I'm toxic because I'm sitting here saying like, oh, well, it's okay if I buy books because I have a YouTube and I need it for content. I'm so toxic to myself. Anyways, hey guys! Welcome to my video. I'm gonna go into Barnes & Noble, and who knows if I'll buy books. I'm gonna go into Barnes & Noble. I'm gonna study. I have a paper I have to write. I have like 900 words and I need 1,200 to 1,500 by midnight. So I'm gonna finish that today. And then, well, I already did it. I already did it. This is my morality crisis because I already did it. But I'm looking back in hindsight. Anyways. Roll my Barnes & Noble's clips. Also, I'm going to another bookstore with some of my friends, but they don't know I have a YouTube, so I can't exactly film anything in there because that would be really weird. And they're gonna be like, why is this bitch filming? Like, so if I buy any books in there, which I'm not, I'm putting that out into the universe. I'm not buying any books at this bookstore I go to because I don't have the money to buy books, and I just bought some at Barnes & Noble. I'm putting that into the universe. I better not be that fool that looks back on this clip after I bought books at this bookstore, I swear. Please, please, I can't afford it. Okay, so I'm officially at the bookstore I'm gonna meet my friendsies at, so if they find me here in the parking lot recording, it's gonna be a hard explanation. Anyways, the last bookstore I went to, I was carrying around the books that I was buying, and this person approached me and they were like, those are some really good books in your hand. And I was like, me? I was like, yeah, I'm really excited. And I'm teasing you guys right now because I haven't showed you the books yet, and I'm not going to mention the titles until I give you my book haul. But I was like, wow. Like, when she is well read, I was really excited because I've been looking for specifically one of the books for a long time, and I just haven't been able to find it at any Barnes & Noble or Books A Million or any bookstore near me. I just haven't been able to find it. So I finally found it. I snatched that bitch up, and guess fucking what? It was 50% off. And yeah, and the second book I've been looking for a long time too, but not as adamantly as I was looking for this other book. So I'm really excited. And like in my last book haul, I was looking for this book, so I found it. Also, I'm trying to make it a point to not move around so much while I'm talking, and it's not working because when I edit, I notice like my eyes are constantly looking around and my hands are always like on my face or like doo-doo-doo. And I'm trying to make it a point not to do that, but I'm not doing very well at it at all. Like in the last video, I hope you can tell, but I was really trying to enforce the eye contact. I'm doing it right now. Well, like technically it's over here. I'm literally staring into your soul right now. I'm literally staring. Are we about to kiss? Nah. But yeah, I keep looking around. Like, I'm just trying to really enforce it because I think it looks a bit more professional when I'm looking like right at the camera. I'm staring at myself right now because I just can't get myself to look at the lens. Like, that's weird, is it not? Anyways, I'm trying. Okay. All right, see you guys later. Guys, it's the next day. It's literally the next day. I thought, you know, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna film my book haul, and then I'll take my little ass to bed. No. Well, yes. Actually, yes, that's all correct. I did do that. And then I rewatched back the footage while I was editing this, and I was like, guys, that's so bad. Like, I can't post this on the internet. I was in such a bad mood, and I had just, like, been complaining, and the way I even described the books was just really bad, so I'm just gonna redo it, basically. So, the long-awaited book haul. Not really. I'm like, literally nobody cares. Anyways, the first book I got was Convenience Store Woman. And this book looks so good. This is a book that I was really looking for. I caught it. This is the book that I was really looking for, and I found it. And it was buy one, get one 50% off. Of course, because it was buy one, get one 50, I had to buy another book. So it's like, it only makes sense. Anyways, this book is basically just about a woman who like falls into her daily tasks, but I think her family is like pushing for her to do more, to find like a real career and like find a husband. They want her to like follow into the societal standards, and she's just not doing that. So it's basically just about her and her challenging those standards, question mark. But I've heard really good things. It's pretty short. It literally should not take me long to read. And guys, look at the font. It's huge. Like, that is actually outstanding. This is gonna be literally the fastest read ever, and it's gonna be really good, and I feel like it's probably gonna make me cry. And the next book, Beautiful Boy. I was really looking for this book as well, but it wasn't really like so adamant for me. I don't know, when I saw it was on the buy one get one 50, I was like, oh, okay, like I have to buy it. But if this was by itself, I probably wouldn't have bought it. Should I not be admitting that? But okay, so basically my hesitation with this book is just because I know it's gonna be really sad. Like, it's, oh, let me explain. It's basically just a story following like a father and a son during the son's addiction journey. It says a father's journey through his son's addiction. It says there on the cover. That's way better than I could have explained it. That's what this is about. And Timothée Chalamet and Steve Carell are in the film adaptation of this, and I've always wanted to watch it, but you know, I just have to read the book first. You already know that, so bought the book. Gonna read it. Probably gonna cry. Those are the two books I bought. But we have to talk about a much more serious topic now. So, you know that book that I was talking about at the end of my last video? If you didn't watch it, it's fine, I understand. But I was talking about this book called The Words by, I think it's, oh, what's her name? I think it's something Jade. It's like A. Jade or something. She writes like the Cruel Prince, but not the fantasy one, the romance one. Anyways, I was reading that book. I started it after I filmed that video, and I told you guys I was fan casting Josh Kiska as the lead. I read the first 100 pages in one sitting, and I was like, no, this is really good, because no, it just really reminds me of something I used to read back in like my middle school days when I was on Wattpad. It really reminds me of that, like a lot. And so it just like was bringing so much nostalgia. And the fact that I fan casted Josh Kiska just made it like such an experience for me, because I'm so tremendously down bad for that human being. Like it's ridiculous. Like it's ridiculous. So yeah, I read the first 100 pages, and then I had to go to class the next day. So from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I was booked and busy. I was booked and busy. Like, I wish I was joking. Literally was out of the house the whole 12 hours of that day. I got home, and then I washed my stinky ass, and I read it in the bath. I read fucking 300 pages, and then I was like, oh, I want to read more. I should just finish the book, because then I only had 300 more pages. I was like, oh, I should just read it. Like, I should just finish it. But I was like, no, I'm going to go to sleep. I woke up, I opened it, and I finished the book. I finished it. Listen, I know this is not what you're here for. No, yeah, you literally are here for this, actually. But if you want to read a book that is so reminiscent of like Harry Styles fan fiction back in like Wattpad days, read this book. The Words. I'm gonna find out what her name is right now. I'm gonna tell you. I've come back to report her name is Ashley Jade. The Words by Ashley Jade. And honestly, hear me out, because was this book the best romance book I've ever read in my life? No. No. But did it remind me of Wattpad so much that I feel the need to tell you guys so you can also feel the nostalgia that I'm feeling? Yes. I did rate it a 5. I did rate it a 5 stars, but hear me out. The nostalgia. The nostalgia. If I had never read anything from that app, I would have given it probably a 3.5 stars. But because the nostalgia filled me so much, a 5-star read. Goodbye.